Alright, I guess they got it paused. I was expecting this to be going by the time we got here. Alright. So with that said, what is going on, guys? Trying to figure out what's going on at the moment. Back out again. So that way I don't get sucked into the race. Alright. We actually have people watching for once. This is the perfect way to start this. I apologize. I guess they stopped it so that way they can get last second streams up. I had started it and then dipped. So hopefully the mic quality is better than last week. I'm alone this week, unfortunately. Cody is not going to be here to help me out. Once again, I do apologize. I don't really know what the holdup is, but I can't join the race till I'm told I can to start spectating. Alright, there they go. They're loading in finally. So here we go for the BORA Xfinity Series Season 3 race number 2 from Homestead, Miami Speedway. Topster K18 and Goddess Air on the front row. Hopefully you guys can't hear my PS4 in the background like you could last week. I have a new headset since then, so. Alright, here we go. Topster K18, 51, leading them to the green for 100 laps here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Already going 4 wide in turn number 1. Not the smartest decision. Stage 1 is 22 laps. We do have a stream up this time from Goddess Sarah, so I can see the laps. For the stage, I have to run into my roommate. Everyone sends his room. Looks like a little Jeep. Ooh, in the wall. Hard as the 7. Everyone trying to skedaddle past him. The 98 of NASCAR fan, 1209 all over the place. He's going to block the number 9, last week's winner. Jerry Sanders, SIU. Took Topster a couple laps to get back up to Goddess Sarah's back. I was trying to see where the 98 started this race, and it looks like he started 6th. So 6th to 3rd here in the early portion, as Dirt Racer 711 is all over NASCAR fans' back bumper. Jerry Sanders, who won Daytona, around and got your top 5. Dirt Racer getting a much better exit than the 98, the 61 peeking to the inside of the 19 up there. Side by side for position 3 in turn number 1. The 9 trying to peek at 3 wide. Dirt Racer's going to get alongside him and possibly clear him off turn number 2. And the 98 hit the seam, got a little bit loose. Oh, the 98 drove the 9 up into the fence there a little bit. Do it for Dale 77, almost pushing Jerry Sanders off turn number 4. Sanders gets a little loose. Here comes the 54 jumping to his outside. And what a battle for third. You got 5 cars you could put under a blanket as EJC at 814 in the 21. Oh, contact. The 54 got loose and almost wiped out the 21 and the 9. The 98's going to do a deep send into turn number 3, nearly make contact with the 18. The 54 and the 21 got things settled out. And here comes the 21 wanting more. The 54 getting a little loose off the corner as well as the 21. The 54 is a peak above the 98 and get blocked. The 61, as we're talking about all this, going up to challenge for the lead. Oh, the system sucks. Can't get there to him. Topster alongside got us there. She gets a little loose off turn number 2. Topster's going to clear her. It looks like the 21 of EJC went for a little ride down the backstretch. He's going to get straightened out. He's going to lose a couple positions. Topster had a brilliant turn 1 and 2, and he's going to pull out about a couple tenth of a second lead at least on the 19 and extending. Topster was running second on the last lap at Daytona last week when the 9, the 54, and who else was it? I can't remember who the third car in that line was, but they flew past the 61 and the 22, and Topster came home 4th. Looking for redemption today. Tires wear extremely quickly here at Homestead, so you got to wonder if some of the guys in the back of the pack are worried about saving their equipment or not. 61's going to push high a little bit there. It looks like the 98's doing a great job running the wall. Let's go look at this battle again. The 3 CMS contact. The 3 CMS cars right now running 2nd, 3rd, and 4th are the Gibbs Toyotas. Remember, BORA uses teams a lot. Ooh, NASCAR fan having a close call after number 2. The 92 as well. Have multiple different battles going on right now. Wesley in the 39 making his BORA debut, as well as Gremlin Lock. He ran Cup a little bit last season. He's returned to go to the Xfinity Series. He didn't run Daytona. Everyone Sins and Cool Gamer, the 07 and 08 teammates for those guys racing. They finished 1-2 in Stage 1 at Daytona. With the 07 getting the stage win. Here they are today, not in a position to score stage points. Obviously, have to be in the top 5 for that. But maybe they're just trying to save their equipment. The 21 and the 9 side by side back there for 5th. That's for the final stage point. Excuse me. I'm unsure what lap we're on because she has the leaderboard up. So once we get back across the line, I can see how many laps to go in stage number 1. The 19 and the 61 clearly the class of the field right now. It's Topster and Sarah putting on a clinic. You have Dirt Racer, Do It for Dale, etc. back there. About 2 seconds back. So right now we have 12 laps to go in stage 1. That 21's got a little bit of speed in it, man. I don't think he's showing all his cards yet. The 18 and the 54 racing each other pretty conservatively considering they are teammates. The 18 dips down to the middle at contact. The 54 Do It for Dale up into the wall. Jerry Sanders going to get by, as well as EJC. 11 laps to go here in stage number 1. Fuel will not be an issue in this stage, obviously. But that doesn't mean you want to wear out your tires here early on, as the 54 probably has right front damage. And he's going to fall all the way outside the top 5 and then some. Everyone doing a pretty good job keeping it clean, single file for the most part. Wesley and Gremlin battling it out for what I believe to be 10th and 11th. As I believe Jeb and the 7 is in last. I apologize, I just missed it. And we do have a side-by-side battle for the lead here on lap 13 of 22. Tobster trying to get back around the 19. He had a lift for her. She did a good job squeezing. He might get a nice little launch here off turn number 4. She might hit the seam, get a loose. There she goes down the track. Contact. He's below the apron, and he will clear and I believe lead that lap. No bonus points for leading lap or anything, but she drove it in deep to stay alongside him. This is exactly what the 18 and the 21 want to see. The 21 got up into the wall there, almost comes down in front of the 9. Let's go on board the 19 here and see what she sees for this half lap. You can hear the throttle control. Wait a while to get back on the gas there. We are now on lap 15 of 100 for the race. Stage 1 obviously being only 22 laps. The 54's worked his way back up inside the top 5 as he goes around the 9. The 54 of Do It For Dale, Miss Daytona. Goddess Sarah actually drove the 54 last week as she is a Cup driver. So, Do It For Dale doesn't have any points to his credit other than the 15 for warning he wasn't going to be there. So it's getting stage points for him is more important than anybody else. And the 7 needs to be careful not to fall a lap down here as they're coming to the end of the stage. There's 7 laps to go, and he is dropping back. The 9 in the wall a little bit. And tires are wearing out dramatically, man. Oh, the 92 getting a little loose contact with the 07. Man, people are running by the inside wall and whatnot. That battle for third heating up. That 54, I don't think he's the fastest car on track. But not counting the 61 or the 19, I think the 54 is the best of the rest. But you would know it the way the 18's kind of controlled the bottom here. With the 21 getting underneath him. First time EJC's had a crack at the 18. We saw the 54 attempting it earlier. JC's been a rim rider on the top all day. 54, man, so quick. Oh my god, the 54 is into the pit while he's upside down. What in the world? Is that going to be a caution? 5 to go in stage 1. I don't see how that's not a caution. Unbelievable, no caution. I just witnessed a man die and nothing. Alright, the 19 has reeled back in the 61. I can't believe that wasn't a caution. The 54 spreading his wings and learning how to fly. And the 19 side drafting her way past the 61. 4 to go here in stage 1. Tobster's going to use the seam to get a little loose. I thought he was attempting a crossover there for a moment. Coming to 3 to go. The 61's very calculated. I don't expect this battle to be over yet. Not many laps to go, but he's been pretty quick today. Seems like the 61 lets the 19 go for a lap and then reels her in. And then she'll let him go for a lap and reel him in. So we do have 3 laps to go here in stage number 1. Tobster to the back bumper of the 19. He's going to go high. She gets loose. He gets loose. It's a drag race down the back. And he will clear her into turn 3. Not quite. She's there. Almost contact in the center of 1 and 2. He's pushing up the track. She's packing air on his spoiler. He just gets so loose off these corners. 2 to go that not much you can do. It's crazy how hard they're battling and putting time on the field. Here she goes to the end. Oh, he's in the wall. You gotta wonder if he has a tire down the way he's driving right now. A rare mistake from Tobster. Could that be a tire down? I don't think so. White flag is out here for stage number 1. I think this is Sarah's stage to lose here. No real reason to push. And into turn number 3 she goes. No competition in sight. Up off turn number 4. Barring she gets loose. She's driving conservatively. Got it. Sarah 17 will win stage number 1 for CMS. And it looks like Tobster will get second. EJC got around Dirt Racer 711 for third. Oh, and Dirt Racer falls to 6th in that stage. What happened? So Jeff Sanders gets 4th, and Wesley in his first start getting a top 5 in stage number 1. Yeah, no clue what happened there. Alright. Had to take a little breather there. I was listening to the driver chatter in the 19 stream. Tempers were flaring. I guess the 21 and the 18 made contact coming to the end of that stage, and it knocked the 18 out of stage points. So here we go. Ooh, seeing a little bit of lag here. I don't know what's going on. Might be server lag. I don't really know. Oh, this is unfortunate. Anyways, we're not going to let it bother us here. Scott is Sarah and Tobster. Continue to be 1-2. I think they've been 1-2 all race. Let me make sure my stream ain't lagging. Yeah, I don't really know what's happening, to be honest. I'm not gonna let it bother me. We still got a race to commentate. As Sarah holding on to the lead, Tobster in second. I think, let's see if we can accurate. Dirt Racer goes from 6th to 3rd here, and I lost him. EJC back down to 4th, and the Wesley up into the top 5. I can't lie and say the lag is enjoyable, but it is what it is when you're on a broken game. Alright, looks like it's calming down. There we go. So right now, off turn number 2, got a Sarah Jolie, then Tobster K1851, the Dirt Racer 711, EJC 814, and Wesley Riddell 4, all within a second of each other. This is the closest the pack has been to the top 2 since the initial drop of the green flag. 15 laps remaining in stage 2, so stage 2 doesn't appear to be that long. Let's see what some of these guys have. I'm gonna go, hang on. Alright, so I don't really know why it's lagging on my end. My roommate who is in the race, everyone sins. There's no lag on his end, so it must just be server lag, I guess. I don't really know. I have multiple invites, so I'm gonna leave and rejoin and see if we can get back to the action because that's unwatchable. So I do apologize if you are watching this race back. Unfortunately, not much I can do at this point. I can keep you updated, I guess, like via radio. I don't know. To the 2 people still watching, I thank you. I do know they're on lap 32 of 100, so lag coming in, but there's no lag in the race, as the top 4 are separated by 0.6 of a second currently, and 5th is a second back. I wish I could be in there right now because there's a side-by-side battle for second between Dirt Racer and Tobster, which we will see here shortly. Alright, it looks like that fixed the lag. There we go. So as you can see, you can put a blanket over the top 6, really. As Tobster still hanging in tight with that 19 car. Oh, the 21 in the wall. I gotta wonder if there's some payback, because the 18 and 21 made contact at the end of stage 1. 21's gonna fall down to 6th and move the 54 up into P5. How about Wesley in the 39? Wasn't much of a factor in stage 1. Got stage points, I guess, because of a crash. And here he is running 4th in stage number 2. That 54, he had a good long run car in stage 1. Tires starting to wear, so the 18 getting a little loose off turn number 2. Once they cross the line in the stream, I can see how many 10 to go in stage number 1. Do I see lap traffic up in front of the 19? I do. Who is that? Looks like one of the... That's either the 98 or one of those guys' racing cars. Can't really tell from the camera views we're getting. The 61 going to get a nice run off turn number 4 contact. That is the 98 of NASCAR fan. I wonder what happened to put him back there. The Tobster to the inside of the 19. This is going to help the 18 out, I would assume. The 54's worked his way up to 4th. The 61 and the 19, man, side by side, non-stop. The 9 going for a wild ride down the back stretch. Is the 98 going to let him go? And he was packing so much speed, I'm surprised he kept it below the apron. He does a good job letting the top 4 go. Takes the outside on the straightaway. Ooh, 3 wide. That is the 98 down below the apron. Here we are from the far chase view from Tobster K1851. So here comes the 18 looking on his inside. Exactly what the 19 wants to see. And for the first time all day, it looks like someone other than the 19 or 61 will be in the top 2 as the 18 joins the 19. And the 61 fighting back on the outside. That's helping the 19 pull away, helping the 54 close up. It looks like the battle. Oh, contact! The 18 shoves the 61 in the wall. That's not right, man. I'm gonna hope he just got loose, but long race for the 61 here to recover. That's not right. And the 54 couldn't even capitalize because his teammate, the 54, is gonna fly by him. Or the 18 couldn't capitalize, excuse me. So now, do it for Dale. 77 is gonna break into the top 2 as we have a CMS 1, 2, 3 currently. Someone just got loose off turn 4. I'm going to assume it was the 18. I don't know where he went. Yeah, so the 18 still in 3rd. Who is that in 4th? Looks like the 21 of EJC at 814. So we are coming up to 4 laps to go here in stage number 2. And like we mentioned earlier, the 54 did not run or the 54 ran. Do It For Dale 77 did not run Daytona. So if he can get up there and challenge the 19th to stage one and capture 5 stage points, that would be huge. As Do It For Dale is going to be a full-time Xfinity driver this season, so he needs all the points he can get if he wants to make the chase. You got to be top 5 in points. And fortunately for him, a lot of the guys ahead of him in points are running rather well today. Tobster has reeled in the 21 for 4th as he's climbed back into the top 5. I think he fell to 8th after that whole ordeal. And the 54 is definitely faster than 19 right now. 0.3 of a second back here with 3 laps to go. Let's go on board and Do It For Dale 77 here. He did a good job not really getting loose off that seam, so he can get some slipstream down the backstretch. And hopefully he sends it into turn 3 on the bottom. He does. So we got back on the gas real nice there. Oh, he kept it off the seam mostly. We have 2 to go here. We have ourselves a race for the stage. If these 2 tangle, don't count out the 18. Oh man, the 54's center speed is insane. Oh, the 19 in the wall. So the 54 taking the top spot. Looks like the 18 will take over second there. So coming to the white flag of stage number 2. I don't think Dirt Racer can do anything about this unless the 54 gets loose. With the 19 and the 18 having a nice little battle. She's all over his back bumper here through 3 and 4. But I don't think it's going to matter. Coming off turn number 4, Do It For Dale 77 is going to win stage number 2. And almost a photo finish there for second. But Dirt Racer 711 will hold on. So with that said, your stage points go. Do It For Dale 77 winning the stage. You have Dirt Racer 711 in second, Goddess Sarah 17 third, EJC 814 in fourth, and Tobster K1851 rebounds for a top 5. You gotta wonder if Sarah, being a cup driver, let her Xfinity teammates go there so they can get maximum stage points. Looks like NASCAR fan 1209 should be brought back on the lead lap there with the lucky dog. Really, anyone in the top 7 I could see winning this race. And that's no disrespect meant for everyone since Cool Gamer, Grimmenlock, or Cool Gamer, or NASCAR fan, and Lil Jeep. But it seems like the guys in the top 7 have been really mixed and matched throughout the top 7. Like, Goddess Sarah's been like the one person in the top 3 all race. But Tobster starting back there in P5, I wouldn't count him out. Green flag is out for stage number 3. The 54 leads him back. The 19 gets a better start. How many laps in stage 3? Let's see. 53 laps. So, assuming we don't get a caution, green flag pit stops will more than likely happen. Ooh, EJC getting a little loose, guys. Don't push too hard here, man. If you get a caution, or if you don't get a caution, you're screwed. The 18 sends it into turn number 3. Ooh, the 92 hard into the wall back there. 3 wide for the lead between teammates. The 21 gonna push the 18 on the inside. Oh, they're 3 wide back there for 6th as well. Looks like Wesley backs out of it. Backing out of all this would be the smart decision right now. Let them go up there and tear up their race cars here early on. Jeff Sanders up there in 5th. This is as close as he's been to the front all race. Takes one car getting loose up off the outside. End your race though, man. You gotta be careful. That's no disrespect to EJC, but that seam doesn't take any prisoners. Jeff gonna take Do It For Dale and EJC 3 wide. Oh, the 54 puts the 21 in the wall. He saves it, but man, I know EJC's going to be fuming off that one. And Dirt Racer 7-Eleven leading for the first time all race. NASCAR fan in the 98, just outside the top 5. He was a lap down at that caution. '54 with another good run in the center. He's got that car dialed in here. For a couple pit stops, he is quick in the center. Damn. Someone I feel like we're not really sleeping on, but how about everyone sins? I think he's running 8th or 7th right now, which doesn't seem all that impressive. But he's staying up there with the leaders. He's one of the drivers who's here just to have fun and race. He doesn't know as much about NASCAR as everyone else in the race, but he's doing a good job hanging in there. A couple of these guys start wadding up their race cars. He could be in for a surprise top 5. That's things you like to see. Ooh, the 54 got past the 19. He gets blocked by the 18. Jeff Sanders won Daytona, but man, he's looking impressive tonight, hanging in there in 4th. Topster, though, since getting sent to the back of the pack, hasn't really climbed through the field like I would have expected. Right now, he is 5th, but doesn't really seem to be challenging the leaders too much. It's got Sarah getting underneath the 54. One of the beautiful things about Homestead is seeing everyone utilize different lines. The 18's running the middle, the 19 and the 61 running the bottom, 54, and the 9 running the top. All 3 CMS drivers have led a lap today. I believe they are the only team in this race to say such a thing. 3 wide for second. The 9 hits the apron, gets loose. Oh, and the 61 might be the victim of that. Oh, and EJC hard into the wall. EJC's going to lose the pack for that one. 54 dropping to the inside. Try to see how many laps to go here once they cross the line in the stream. So we're having an excellent battle. 45 to go. So we're about 8 laps into this green flag run. Five cars left in this main pack. NASCAR fan looks like he's 6th. EJC 7th. And then everyone since still hanging out in 8th. Wesley 9th. And I can't tell who's 10th back there. Odd board, do it for Dale 77. As he tries running down your leader, Dirt Racer 7-11. It's important not to follow someone directly in the corners, as the dirty air will completely kill any momentum you have. As he is pulling away from 3rd is Tobster. Said he wasn't climbing through the field as fast as I would have liked. He's up to 3rd. Jeff Sanders 4th and got his Sarah down to 5th. If you're in the 54 shoes right now, you're content. You got your leader in front of you. You have a fellow Toyota behind you who's has no team obligation to stay behind you. And then there's only 5 cars in this pack. The 54 is riding that wall, man. That's crazy close. And do it for Dale to the inside of Dirt Racer. Tobster going for a ride down below the apron as he saves it. 54 put his fender on the 18's quarter down the back, side drafting his way up there. He's going to try to do a slider. He's not quite clear the 18. Contact, the 18 pulled. Oh my God, he's in the air. Well, now, horrendous hit for the 18 car. I don't think that's going to be a caution either. Unreal, man. The caution systems in this game are so broken. You got to feel for the 18. You really do, man. It was his fault, but he just got loose, went down, hit the 54's quarter, but you got to feel for him. Wrecking from the lead like that's never fun. Doesn't make you feel good, makes you feel angry. I just hope he doesn't place that blame on his teammate. Nothing the 54 could have done there. We have 40 laps to go. 19 getting a little loose. The 61's long run appears to be unmatched, man. He's flying through the field. These drivers have about 15 laps on this set of tires now. Homestead, that is an eternity. So 4 cars left in this lead pack. I'm just curious on how the 18's damage is off that wreck. Side by side for the lead. The 61's going to try to get there. Wonder if the 18 or the 54 just let him go. Oh, the 61 drove it in super deep. This 54 tried getting a launch off the corner. Deja vu. This is what happened to the 18 earlier. Oh, the 61 gets loose. The 54 maintains the lead. Surprised more people aren't utilizing the outside, man. The 54 is making it work. 19 gets loose. And the 54 defended himself from the top. The 61's have another crack at it here in turns 3 and 4. I don't think he's going to get the run. Oh, the 54's in the wall. Oh, man. Do it for Dale, costing himself the lead. Tobster back up to the top spot. It's been a long journey to get here. And now the 54 and the 19 side by side. The 61 nearly running it up into the fence. I apologize for that. I was doing an audio check. We'll just consider it like a little commercial break where you guys got to continue watching racing. So, Tobster continues the lead spot. Got us there up to second. Jeff Sanders up into the podium position. The 54, do it for Dale. Hanging in tight. The 61 in the wall. The 19 to the lead, the 61 with a good run in the middle. Is he going to get above the 19? Throwing a block. The 9 to the inside. Nearly contact. The 54 almost loses it by himself. Ooh, the 9 and the 61 make contact getting in. It gets the 9 loose on entry. Holds the 61 up. Allows the 19 to pull away. And I think we'll have a threesome here as soon as the 54 closes the gap. Now, this isn't like Daytona last week where the draft was crucial. You needed it to be good. The 9 giving the 61 a shot. But having drafting help, like the 54, the 9, and the 61, if they can do it right, they will catch the 19 regardless. She gets loose, so that's going to help their case a little more. The 9 drafting on the 54. You should be careful not to push him on entry. It's going to do nothing but hurt you both. I know it's tempting. Is there a caution the way they're checking up? With the 19 hit the wall on entry. Didn't quite kill her momentum, but gotta be careful to do that. Or to not do that, excuse me. They're coming to lap 69 of 100. About 32 laps to go here. Goddess, I can tell you this much, has 5 laps of fuel remaining. Her right front down below 20%. So we will see these cars on pit road here very soon. Is anyone already making the jump? Here, let's do this here to make things easier for us. Damn. Ooh, the 61 and the 19 battling it out. You hear them off the gas a ton. Neither of them pitting here. I'm really surprised the 18 doesn't go for the undercut. He might. Of course, the leader has 4 laps of fuel left. I don't know if you'd want to go for 4-lap undercut. Assuming, oh, the 98's pitting. NASCAR fan 1209 might be the first one to make that move. Jeff Sanders in the wall. Wouldn't be surprised to see him come down here. He already left time. Why not try to recover that by doing the undercut? And he stays out. Interesting decision. One I don't entirely agree with. EJC doesn't pit up there. It looked like he was going to. Is anyone going to pit? What about the 18? I would definitely pit if I'm him. He doesn't. Crazy. I know it's 3 laps. Is a lot of like time left. You want to go as far as possible, but the undercut's definitely king here. You're going to gain a lot. You don't want to be the last one to pit. And the leader's going to pit. The 54 stays out. The 61, the 9 are all coming in. Don't speed, don't speed, don't speed. Don't beat yourself. Oh, that was a bad idea from the 54 to stay out. The 07's pitting, the 08's not. I guess in this spot you gotta hope. Oh, the 18 stays out as well. I guess maybe you gotta hope for a caution. You won't have enough fuel to make it unless you save, though. I can tell you this much. Goddess will be 2 laps short at least. So maybe the 54 and the 18 are onto something. How did they know? Because the 54 stays out another lap. The 98 being the first one to pit definitely won't have enough to make it. The 08's pitting. The 21's pitting. And the 18's not. There's... Who was that pitting? I couldn't tell. Maybe the 07? Or the 08? That was the 08. Ooh, the 7... What are you doing? I don't really know what Lil Jeb's doing, but let's just see. He's not having a great race as it is. Let's just ride around Lil Jeb here as he's running the road course at Homestead. I think he ran out of gas. Oh, the 18 nearly getting into the pit wall. And the 54 is staying out, man. You gotta wonder if it was worth it. Oh my God, he choked it! He choked it! No! Dude, you just had the perfect strategy and then you destroy your nose in the wall. What are you doing? Do it for Dale, no! Oh my. I am absolutely flabbergasted that the 54 just did that. That is insane. Absolutely insane. Alright. So right now, the 54 is losing the lead currently. So it looks like Goddess Sarah will recover the top spot. Where is she at? Now, unless they save, the only people that can make it is, I want to say the 18, the 54, the 39, and maybe the 08, right? Maybe. I think the 08 pit a lap or two too early. So the 18 is a full lap behind, so he has to push. Can your tires make it? They can make it a full fuel run. We just learned that, but The 19's going to have to save. Have to be conservative. Do it for Dale, who's 5 seconds back, doesn't have to be conservative, and he's going to have fresher tires, and tires are king here. So I like the 54's position. That's if he repaired all his damage. So we're coming to 24 laps to go here. And you can see the 18 already pulling away. That's those fresh tires, assuming the 19 saving just a little bit. So 24 to go, and Sarah is 2 laps short. She's definitely saving through the center. I can hear it. And since pitting, Do It For Dale has gained a full second on the leader. The 18 strategy was the same as his teammates, except the 18 obviously was so far back due to wrecking. The 54 would probably be your leader right now if he didn't loop it getting into the pits. I think second and third are saving as well. The 61 in the best spot because he has the draft. Because they're not gaining on your leader. Do It For Dale has gained a second and a half already. He needs to start gaining a little more before those tires balance out, because if the 19 saves enough, like, he's going to balance the tires way too much. He's now gained 2 seconds, though. He is coming. Let's go keep an eye on the 54 here. Obviously, the lower you run, the more your tires are going to get used up. But it is the fastest way around. So a caution right now is the last thing the 54 wants to see. Daytona last week went caution free. Homestead this week, other than stages, looks to go caution free. We've had 2 cars up in the air for a whole whopping 0 cautions. Do It For Dale to the inside of Tobster for P3. And he's now cut that gap from 5 seconds to 2.2. As you couldn't see it on the stream right there, but Sarah bounced off the wall. 20 laps to go. So we're now 80 laps into this Homestead Miami race in the Xfinity Series. The 54 doesn't need to clear these guys that quickly. 20 laps is an eternity here. The 61 put it in the wall. Don't put yourself in this position to get wrecked. And the win really should be yours. Like, I don't know. I don't know if the 19 can save enough fuel and hold off the 54. So coming at 19 laps to go. I wish he would swap how much fuel she has left. I think if you're the 19 man, the strategy has to be save until the 54 gets there, or until he gets about a half a second back. And then go, man. If you run out, you run out. You're not going to win. Like, you're a cup driver. You don't care about points. You're not going to win if you save. And you're probably not going to win if you push. So you might as well just push. You know what I mean? Maybe the 54 gets loose and spins. The 9 and the 61, I don't think are saving either. So now Do It For Dale up to P2. So Sarah has 16 laps fuel, 18 laps to go. She hasn't saved anything. So that's the gap to your leader. And there's the gap to second. You can see Do It For Dale's red nose. The 18 not really gaining as much as I would have thought he would, to be honest. The 07 of Cool Gamer to the inside NASCAR fan. No contact there, but NASCAR fan drives it in deep and crosses him over. Almost into the grass. I don't know what position that is for. It's not for a top 5 spot. Oh, and NASCAR fan hard around. If this is a caution, that is not what the leaders need. Oh, he pulls up the track. He doesn't get hit. What is he doing? He's trying to get his car turned back around, going the right way. So we don't have a caution yet. I don't think we'll get one either. That will be a position for the 18. And the 98 didn't have enough fuel to make it anyways. He was the first one to pit. 16 laps to go. I really wish I could see what position these guys are in. Everyone's Sin's really in no man's land. He has no one near him. Oh, and JC's around. He must have hit the seam. Yeah, that was off turn number 4, it looks like. Oh, and he leaves. He was in the top 5. Why would he leave? Man. I had to message him like, you were top 5. Why would you leave? So do it for Dale. Now less than a second back, 0.9. The tires have balanced off. Got a Sarah with lapped car in front of her of NASCAR fan 1209. She doesn't have enough fuel to make it. She is still 2 laps short. The 98. Ooh. Oh man, almost right in front of the 54. So the 19 had to lift a lot off turn number 2. The 98's tires are gone, by the way. NASCAR fan not having the race he wants, but right now he is top 10. Oh, more lap traffic up here in front of the leader. I don't know who that was. The 7 of Lil Jeb. Oh man, he almost got up there and hit the 54. Ooh, oh, the 98 is around up in front of the 3rd place car. He saves it. No, he doesn't. The 9 misses him. The 39, the NASCAR fan just needs to take it to the pits, get some fresh tires. That car is wicked loose, it seems. So God is Sarah. Still in the lead. I thought she might have been coming to the pits there the way she was running so low. That gap now 0.8 of a second between 1st and 2nd. And I want to say we are coming to 10 to go. The 98 spins it again. Was that trying to get on the pit road this time? So got Sarah not pitting, obviously. Half a second separating her and 2nd. And she's still 2 laps short, man. 9 laps of fuel, 11 laps to go. And I'm assuming the 54 can make it. I think he's a lap to the good, actually. He stayed on, I think, an additional 3 laps. But as hard as he was pushing, will his tires make it? That's the issue. Man, I crucified the 54 for staying out when everyone else pit. I didn't like it. And then I realized once looking upon the 19 stream that a full fuel run would be 28 laps, and there's 30 to go. So the 54 clearly somehow already knew that. Maybe he saw it at the end of the stage, saw how many laps of fuel he could hold, how many laps to go there were at the time, everyone pitting, and he was like, I can't pit. It was a great move, and I think that's going to be the move, the BORA winning move of the race. Now all this is assuming there's no caution. We have 4 seconds out to 3rd, 11.5 to 4th, and about 15 back to 5th. The 54 is really not as fast now, man. She's had the best car all race, easily. He's about half a second back now, and she gets loose, and that's going to be the lead change right there. Now, if you are Sarah, you have 4 seconds out to 3rd. You can probably save 2 laps here if you back it down a lot. I don't think 3rd place is saving all that much. Maybe it's a pride thing. She wants to be in the lead when she runs out. That way she can say the fuel beat her, not the 54. So I think this will be for position the 18 and the 08. Quite a ways back. It's not for the top 5, but I don't think anyone else can make it on fuel. So the 18, if everything comes out the way I expect it to, the 18 should come home 2nd here. We shall see. was tuning into the driver's chat there to hear what was going on. The 54 is begging that there's not a caution here late, as they do lap Gremlin Lock. Oh, he gets a little loose in front of the 19. Oh, she's on the wall. Man, the 18 is not pulling away, man. I wonder if he had to save a little bit. 18 should have really gone, like, there. Oh, the 19's pitting. That feels a little early to me. Maybe, oh, the 07's pitting as well. Did 61 pit as well? I guess her right front was down below 20. There's coming to 5 laps to go. People are doing undercuts here at the end of the race. Man. Alright, I apologize for that. I had a phone call that time. That was unfortunate. So, right now it's all 54. Do It For Dale in the lead. Do It For Dale is a 3-time BORA Cup Series winner dating back to Season 1. He didn't win in Season 2. He did win a BORA Xfinity race last season, as everyone since has to pit. I felt like he was a couple laps short. He won the Richmond race in the BORA Xfinity Series last season, where we had a merge Xfinity and Cup. And barring a miracle here, man, I think this is the 54's race to lose. I know right now Sarah is in 6th. Dirt Racer 4th. Gremlin Lock 5th. Can Gremlin Lock make it on fuel is the only question. I don't know who 2nd and 3rd is. I know Topster's 7th, so he gained a little bit on Sarah. I believe we're on 2 laps to go right now. Alright, so they are on the white flag right here, I believe. Yeah, they are. Last lap is out. The 54 is your leader. Dirt Racer in 4th. I expect him to get to 2nd. Do It For Dale 77 off the final corner. As long as the 18 his teammate doesn't wreck him. Do It For Dale will get the win in Homestead Miami Speedway. And he used strategy to get it. And I think Gremlin Lock's going to hold on to get that top 5. How about that? The Wesley in his first BORA start's going to come home 2nd. And Jeff Sanders off his Daytona win is going to be 3rd with Dirt Racer in 4th. Gremlin Lock will finish 5th. Goddess Sarah 6th. Topster 7th. Everyone since 8th. Cool Gamer 9th. And Lil Jeeb rounds out your top 10 with, I imagine, NASCAR fan and P11. EJC left, so he will come home 12th. So technically, it's not official. The 18 of Dirt Racer comes home 3rd as he gets past Jeff Sanders. Jeff Sanders runs out of gas coming to the line. So I was waiting for it to be official on the results. So Jeff Sanders 4th, Gremlin Lock 5th, Goddess Sarah. Everything else stayed the same. But Do It For Dale gets the win. How about that? So, let's actually get some interviews going here. Damn, I left the party I was in just to rejoin it. All right, do it for Dale. Used pit strategy to get the win. How'd you do that, man?
I don't even really know, to be honest with you. I happened to look down about lap 20 in the final stage there, and I noticed that we only had about five left, so I just started coasting on the clutch for a while. And for some reason, apparently, I had a bigger fuel cell this race, so I'm okay with it.
What prompted you to stay out an extra 3 laps over everyone else? I saw all the leaders pit, and I thought for sure you were done for whenever you stayed out. And I looked on
Well,
Sarah's stream, and she was 2 laps short, and I was like, man, this kid's a genius.
I saw that we only had 25 laps when we went green the first time there. So I was kind of hoping that nobody else had noticed that because obviously we're going to burn a little bit more than 25, so nobody's going to make it with one stop unless they stay out. So I started coasting a bit before the pit stops came, and they pitted way too early, and it just worked out.
So this is your first BORA win since technically Xfinity last season at Richmond. But this is your first BORA win that'll actually count in the record books since what, Sonoma of Cup Season 1? Man, how's it feel? It's
Yes,
been a long drought.
it's been a while, but I plan on winning a lot more this season. There's some fast people in here. Obviously, Sarah's not going to be here every race, but that 61 car is pretty quick.
Yeah, the 61 car kind of got put in the wall by your teammate there while leading and never really could make a comeback. Um, Man, I expect seeing Victory Lane a lot more, and I'm probably going to talk to you a lot more. But until then, man, congrats on the win. If you have anything else you'd like to add on before we get on to the next person.
No, man, I'm just pretty hyped. I'm good to go.
All
Thank
right.
you.
So, yeah, congratulations.
Well, I'd like to leave the party. It's just not working out for me. All right, come on now. All right, there we go.
Oh man, I wanted to get our second place finisher in, but I think he got offline. He did. Oh, I wanted to get Wesley in. All right. Well, I think it's only fair we get the person in who just completely like had the race in hand and it couldn't hold on to it, I guess. I invited the driver, the 19. Let's see if she joins. If not, I think we'll end the interviews with just the winner. A couple more I wanted to get, but they already got offline, unfortunately. We'll give her a moment. All right, she said sure, so just give her a second. All right, got her, Sarah. 17 is here. Sarah, you got me? Hello? Might be having some technical difficulties currently.
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
All right, got us there. 17 completely dominates the race and come home sixth. What happened?
I pitted way too early. The 61 said he was pitting, so I had the choice of going with him, hoping other people would come, or staying out. And clearly I chose the wrong decision. I was 2 laps to the bad, and I had to pit again.
I'm not gonna lie, when the 54 stayed out, I thought he was done for. I didn't realize that fuel would even be an issue at that point. And I saw on your
Yeah,
stream you were
he,
too short, and I was like, oh my god.
yeah, he was on a wheel, so he was just able to save. And it's like really hard to save on the controller. At the point, I was like, I'm 2 laps short, and I might as well just run and pit.
Yeah, I was expecting more to run out. I wasn't expecting Gremlin or Jeff or Wesley to somehow be able to make it. And I was expecting to
Yeah, I
rebound
was
to like
shocked.
third.
I think what helped them, I know Gremlin told me that he was a lap down at one point, so he was able to save more, so that helped him. And I had no draft, so like, yeah, I was not saving anything.
All right, well, hopefully you can rebound on Thursday from Vegas if you are racing.
I
I'm sure
am.
that was the
I
biggest
will be
heartbreak
there.
of your BORA career right there.
Yeah.
All right, well, if you have anything else you want to add, we can end it here.
Congrats to Spike. Finally getting that win that he was looking for.
Yep, dropped down to Xfinity and finally got it done. All right, so
Yep.
that was Goddess Sarah 17. All right. It's always awkward. I don't know if they're gonna leave or whatever the plan is. But we're gonna end the stream here. I want to thank you guys for watching. We had a pretty substantial viewer count throughout the race. That was pretty fun. Thank you guys for watching. If this part makes it on TikTok. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.